Namaste. So now part 2 of our classifications again. I repeat, we are taking it very slowly. Don't worry, this is the opening of the course. Now section 2, clause which D, E, F or C. C से C, cognizable offenses. Remember, I'm going to repeat it so many times. Okay, so a police officer may. Always remember it's a may. A lot of people confuse this with shall. May मतलब कर सकता है, नहीं भी कर सकता, but may. It is discretion है. Arrest without a warrant. Warrant कहाँ पे दिया हुआ था? Mr. X is coming for you with a warrant, right? 2x, let's just. So you can arrest without a warrant. Okay. Now what is C? ये तो ये बोल दिया cognizable offense. Cognizable. वैसे generally speaking, what is cognition? What is the word cognition? So cognition is basically your sense organ. ना एक योगी जी भी बना लेते, तीसरी आंख भी बना लेते हैं. जो आप सुन सकते हैं, you can touch via skin. आप जो comprehend करते हैं, this is your cognition, and the way you perceive the world, everything is controlled by your cognition powers. Now cognizable offenses जिसके अंदर वो सब कुछ देख के सुन के police officer is empowered to start the investigation, arrest without warrant, because it is of such a serious nature. अब पुलिस वाला अगर let us say such a serious nature वाला offense के wait करेगा कि no the magistrate is going to tell us, then only can I start, then it will defeat the entire proposition of justice, you can say, the entire premise, or what is the point exactly, right? Cognizable offenses के पीछे का फंडा, and when they ask you in the mains, mention such point so that the examiner knows exactly that that you have understood why this law is there. Okay, so you can arrest without warrant. दिया कहाँ हुआ है? Column 4, first schedule. एक बार नजर मारेंगे. Homework for you. Cognizable and non-cognizable offenses. कुछ अभी याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Don't worry about it at this stage. Nothing. Okay. NC. NC is non-cognizable offenses given in section 2L. 2L. L से loser type and non-cognizable offenses. Right? Police officer has no authority to arrest. No authority भैया. तो authority किसके पास है? Magistrate के पास. और किस type का magistrate? Judicial magistrate of the first class or the second class, metropolitan magistrate. I'm going to come to all of that. Don't worry. So each and every word we'll need to dissect and see. Okay, I'm just trying to open up your mind as to how to think about stuff. Because if you start thinking on your own, you can buy all these courses, but you want to. Nothing much will happen. When you start to think on your own, the magic starts to happen. Okay, now as a rule that you're going to ever, आज से rule बना लीजिए कि सेक्शन 2C हो गया, 2L हो गया, 156 और 155 के बिना आप कॉग्निजेबल नॉन कॉग्निजेबल ऑफेंसेस के बारे में बात नहीं करेंगे. ठीक है. 156 सबसेक्शन 1 के अंदर क्या दे रखा है? इन्वेस्टिगेशन कैन द पुलिस ऑफिसर डू इन अ कॉग्निजेबल ऑफेंस? यस, यू कैन स्टार्ट. बट इन अ नॉन कॉग्निजेबल ऑफेंस 155 सबसेक्शन 2 विदाउट द ऑर्डर ऑफ द मैजिस्ट्रेट, सॉरी, नथिंग डूइंग. Nothing. So अब यहाँ पे एक और trick to remember. In this race, in the 156-155 race, the non-cognizable, the losers are one. This is how I've remembered. Everything has to be coupled with a trigger. Okay. Now, again as a rule, second rule, जब भी आप cognizable, non-cognizable offenses के बारे में distinction लगाएंगे, remember we're doing classifications after all. You are never going to miss an opportunity to mention 41 subsection 1, and well, where is 42? 42. Now I write all of this beforehand because otherwise it will take a hell lot of time and you get bored. So I tend to make short notes before shooting the lecture. Okay, 41 subsection 1. Any police officer, any. Now notice the beauty of the word any. कोई भी jurisdiction may arrest you without an order from a magistrate. Basically arrest any person. और उसके साथ कंडीशंस दे रखी हैं. आई थिंक A to J है, if I'm not mistaken. Just check it. Homework again. Now see, we will get into the details of 41. We have to obviously discuss arrest. Not right now. Just have a cursory look at the conditions that have been given under this section. As a rule, अच्छा 41(1) and clause A के अंदर cognizable offense के बारे में बात की गई है, तो एक बार आप पढ़ेंगे. और 41(1) and A को आप जब भी कॉग्निजेबल कहेंगे तो 156 भी मेंशन करेंगे और 141(1) क्लॉज ए भी मेंशन करेंगे. ओके. From a magistrate, you can arrest basically any police officer can arrest any person without a magistrate if the following conditions are satisfied, or if any one of those conditions is satisfied. Now, when you're going to discuss about non-cognizable offenses, obviously this is all for prelims as well as mains. Now, when you start writing answers such as this in the mains, the examiner knows, well, this guy is fit to be a judge. All right, section 42. Okay, the keywords are there, that you have committed or have been accused of committing a non-cognizable offense in the presence of a police officer, and if you don't give your name and residence, which he has. Let us say that you have given your name and residence, but the police officer had reason to believe, well, that this is false information, or you refuse to give your name and residence. Under section 42, even in the case of a non-cognizable offense, they can arrest you without the order of a magistrate. So therefore, always mention whenever you're talking about non-cognizable offenses, you cannot escape talking about section 42. This is rule, okay, niyam hai. Okay, now when you report a cognizable offense to a police station, what is it commonly called? It's called FIR, given in 154. And then when do you report a non-cognizable offense के बारे में जाके आप बताएंगे, non-cognizable report, section 155. And the police वाले का क्या काम है? Refer the informant to magistrate. Mains लिखना ही लिखना है, prelim का standard short question है ही है, याद रखना है. पुलिस वाले का काम क्या? Non-cognizable offense. Yeah. Okay, 155 clause 4. What is 155 clause 4 doing? Very simple thing. No need to. I don't think that it's very imperative to remember this section. But yeah, if let us say that a same person has been accused of two offenses. So one offense falls under the category of non-cognizable offenses, and one offense falls under the category of cognizable offenses. Then, if the element of non-cognizable offense is there, the entire case basically becomes of a cognizable offense. And what does cognizable offense? Section 2C comes into play, then 156(1) comes into play, 41(1)A comes into play. See how it's a chessboard. Remember, why are we studying CRPC? So that we know, or rather the police also knows, what it has to do in the case of a criminal offense, right? So why are we studying these classifications? Because in classification to puri CRPC tikki hui hai. This is that main, this is that main primary tributary where the Ganga is flowing as getting distributed. तो बाकी नदियाँ तो जब हम तब स्टडी करेंगे जब हमें पता होगा कि डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कैसे चल रही है. Alright, see you. I think about 2 more classifications left. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye.